Hello, this is Ted with OAXRAY, and today I'm going to talk about advanced sourcing techniques on drfostersmith.com. Today I was on drfostersmith.com looking for an item that would be a good example to resell, and I actually found an item that is more of an advanced find that a lot of people would never actually look into, especially a new seller. So I'm on Dr. Foster and Smith, and here I'm going to just simply click on the OAXRAY extension, and the page is going to open up, and it's going to finish running in a few seconds since there's only 13 items on this page. A difference from this video and the other videos is you might notice that we have some of the Keepa stats enabled. I did this because today I wanted to go over one of the more advanced things that a lot of people do, or actually not a lot of people do, and that is look for the items that are currently unavailable on Amazon and try to find items that are maybe there are no sellers for the item right now, but it could possibly be a good seller. So here we have an item priced at $4.99, and on Amazon there is no seller. So this is something that we should definitely take a look into, because not a lot of people are just going to filter this out, because when I do show my buys, that item's filtered out. And a lot of people are looking by ROI, net profit. But if I do currently unavailable, then I'm able to see it. So let me show you this item. And this item has one customer review, and it's currently unavailable on Amazon. So a lot of people wouldn't know how to evaluate this product. First, we see a sales rank of 103,000, but we really don't know how long this has been out of stock. So it could be that this item is just out of stock and it really is a seller. It's just out of stock. So first, we see that it is 5-star rated, and it was just 1 month ago. So we know that at least a few have sold to be able to get 1 star. Generally, you have 50 to 100 sales. Now I'm going to go over to the website and check it out here. So it looks like there's 2 sizes. The flea and tick spray is 8 ounces, and scroll up, it's 8 ounces also. So the correct one is here for $4.99. Now what I would do is I'm going to scroll over to, here's the OAXRAY page we're looking at. I'll close that one. And I can actually go all the way to the right, and I can look at the Keepa history. So here I am on Keepa, and I see that this item has only, or at least it's only been tracked since November 21st. And it's selling for $18.95. And the price never dips below $18.95, but we can see here it does go up to $19.95. This leaves plenty of room for profits in here. And this is an item that a lot of people would skip. Now, at the bottom here, you can see show more historical data. And I'm checking out show more historical data. And here we go. Let's see what happens. On November 19th, there is 1 seller. As you can see here, it says offer count. Then it bumps up to 2, 3, 4, 5. And from November to December, it looks like there's 5 sellers. It goes down, then it goes back up. But here is where you start to see the drop off. Sellers are selling out of this item as we come into December. And then finally, everybody sells out. Now we can see that for like a day or two, someone comes back in stock, and then boom, in December 29th, it drops off again. The day of recording this is December 30th. So you can kind of look at this graph and you can see, okay, all these people started coming in stock with this item, and then they start going out of stock with this item. But one important part is the price never dips. Now, this doesn't mean that the price will never dip in the future, but it does mean that it does seem that this item is fairly consistent seller, because all these people either sold out or, pulled their listing, but most likely they sold out, and then everybody goes out of stock. So this is an item that an advanced seller would notice. An advanced seller would look at and say, well, assuming everybody had at least one item in stock. They're at least selling one, but most likely these people had many items in stock and they sold out of the units. So I go back to my listing, and before I purchase, now I would definitely get at least a few of these to see how fast the item is selling. It's impossible to tell from the sales rank because we know that this item has been out of stock for days. And this item looks like it's never been sent to the Amazon fulfillment center. We know it's only 8 ounces, so it's going to be easy to send in. Now, since it is a liquid, can't really see if this is a glass or a plastic bottle, but we might get 1 or 2 and merchant fulfill them if we're not able to send them into the facility. But it looks like maybe 8 inches tall by 2 inches wide by 2 inches. And here I'm going to put I'm going to do current and new Amazon fees. I'm going to do $18.95. $18.95 is the lowest price that we've seen this item go for. Put in 50 cents for my seller fee, and the cost of the product I'm going to put at $4.99. I'm going to hit calculate. Okay, so it looks like on a $4.99 purchase, we're going to make $4.41. The fulfillment fees are actually a little higher than I thought they would be. Let me look. Oh, I put in 8 pounds. Okay, that is why the fulfillment fees. I was like, this just does not make sense. Okay, so I'm going to hit recalculate and let's see what happened there. Okay, this makes more sense to me. Okay, so we're going to spend $4.99. We're going to make $7.70, assuming this item is selling. Now, what I want to say about this product is, unlike products where there's an item in stock, right now is kind of the best time to get in on an item like this, because you can stock up, you can start selling the item, and it's going to be a while before other people notice that the item is in stock, before they find out where it's located. And a lot of people just do not know how to find deals like this. And simply you look for those items with no sellers on Amazon. You go to the Keepa, you go to the Keepa, and you do a little bit more research than everybody else is doing. And you just figure out if it's selling, when it's selling, and you try to go off as much data as you can find. And it's not a big deal to buy 2 or 3 units, see how they sell, and if they sell really well, then buy 10, buy 15, and use it to suit your business model. I like to buy these because I'm not worried about his competition as much on the items with no sellers, because I know I can get in. People aren't going to be paying attention to this listing. Plus, it's on a website that is lesser known. I like to buy things from the kind of off-brand websites where not 100% of the population knows the name of that store. If you go to a Walmart, most people shop there. A lot of people source there. Dr. Foster and Smith, I'll be honest, I had not heard of it until a week ago when I first saw it added to our sites list. I did not know it existed. And then here I am finding this item that is an awesome kind of hidden listing, that I would say. Thank you guys very much. Have a great day and make some money using OAXRAY. Please like and subscribe. And if you have a question about Amazon, put a comment down below and I'll make a video about it as soon as I can.